YouTube, what's going on? Thank you guys for checking out another one of my videos. Listen, tonight we have a panel discussion at 9 p.m. Eastern time on the Tomb45 Academy at Tomb45academy.com. If you don't know what a panel discussion is, it's pretty much you get access to 7 educators who are here to help mentor and answer any questions that you may have in your personal or professional life. We help you with anything that has to do with entrepreneurship, with cutting hair. People ask questions like, man, I'm dealing with this in the barbershop, or I'm thinking about relocating, or I'm in barber school. What do you guys think about this? And so people try to DM me all the time and stuff, man, and it's really hard to reply to everybody, you know what I'm saying? I'm only one person, and although I tried through like live streams on Instagram and to answer a lot of questions, we created this intimate platform for guys who really want their questions answered. I think it's $20 a month. You can cancel anytime. You're not locked into anything, but it's a great community, I think, and if you're serious about your profession, it could be of value to you. But this video today, I'm gonna show you guys, like, we pretty much cut down one of the panel discussions. Usually they're an hour to an hour and a half long. Just depends. Sometimes we get carried away, we go longer than that, especially if it's going good. There's a lot of people and people have a lot of questions. It doesn't seem like it's that long because we're having a good time on there, but it can be a longer, and some people like that. You know, you can't really do that on YouTube without being penalized algorithm wise. But yeah, with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and start this video. And if you're interested in the Tomb45 Academy, there's a link below to sign up. All right, let's get started. Bean, what's good?
What's going on?
Good to see you.
Good to see you guys, man.
Bones, Mr. Bones,
That's what
what's up?
happens when you sleep for a month.
Yo,
Yeah, I like the hair.
appreciate it. I'm trying to get to platinum.
One of the things I wanted to ask you guys about, because I did a video a few days ago that did really, really well. I was surprised because usually videos that have to do with self-help on my channel don't do well like it does on yours, Bones. I did it on morning routines. It piqued my interest, and I thought about you guys, 6 of the most successful people that I know in the barber industry. Do y'all have morning routines, and what does it look like and why?
Absolutely. Obviously, I believe that the first thing that we should all do, I always wake up and I thank God for the day. I try to get my mind right as far as to put myself in a position of gratitude. Thank God for all the things that I have already, everything that he's helped me to overcome. So whenever I do that, it helps me to put myself in a position where it doesn't matter what obstacles I face in life. I've already looked back through, on that day, through the years, and thank God for everything he's brought me through. So now I have this position of faith that says, if God brought me through this, there's nothing in front of me that I can't overcome. It helps me to also be in a position where I just have that positive vibe and energy. I'm now in this position of thanksgiving and gratefulness. There's joy in my heart to go into my day, which I definitely have heard so many times. My customers say, man, even though you do good haircuts, it's so much more than that. It's the positive energy. It's the encouragement that I get. And I feel like that starts in the morning when I wake up. I have to get my mind right. Like, for example, I can't wake up in the morning and the first thing I do is jump on my phone. If I do that in the first hour that I wake up, I feel like it gives me a negative vibe because it always seems like there's some kind of negative thing happening. The Bible says where there is no vision, my people cast off restraint, or they don't have the ability to restrain themselves. I look at where I want to be in my life, and that's not necessarily some huge platform and all this stuff, but I do want influence. I do want to leave a legacy, for my family that maybe look up to me or whatever. I want to have a phenomenal marriage, right? If I don't have a vision of the marriage that I want to have, and I don't keep that vision in front of me, then what happens when 3 days ago I was at the gas station pumping gas, and some chick, first thing in the morning, this chick, she started asking me, hey, can I ask you a question? Pumping gas next to me, about the same age as my wife, attractive chick. And she says, she's asking about oil and oil changes and stuff. I tell her, she's like, thank you, friend. And I was like, you're welcome. And she said, you know what? You are so cute. I was like, thank you. And it was a white chick. I've never had a white chick hit on me like that before, in public. But anyways, I was kind of like, wow, that's cool. But I said, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And she's like, are you married? So I already knew where she was going, you know? And I was like, yeah, I'm happily married, 4 beautiful daughters and stuff like that. When opportunities like that arise, if I don't have a vision of the future, then I live for the moment. If I don't have the ability to restrain myself, I'm just like, let's go, you know? I could have dipped off with this chick or whatever. Be sure your sins will find you out. So it's gonna come out somehow and kill everything that I wanted to build for my life and my future. There's other things I do, but I'll let the guys speak on that.
Those are awesome points. All right, who else wants? Bones?
My morning routine, I actually have it written down on a board. I try to stay as disciplined to it as possible, but like Shannon, I do the same thing. I literally put my phone in a certain place, or sometimes if it's even with me in the bed, sometimes I'll pick it up just to check, and I'll immediately stop. Just have my prayer, just so I recognize within, just so I make sure God knows who my God is. You know what I'm saying? Not my phone. Get up, go in the room, wake up little man, pick out his clothes, get him ready for the day. I'm trying to teach him how to be independent now, so I'll make him, hey, go in the kitchen, make your own breakfast. We'll go to school. This is the best part of my day, without a doubt, is the car ride to my son's school. It's literally a 5-minute ride, but we listen to at least 2 songs every morning. And I make him do prayer. So as soon as we get in the car, I make him do prayer, and then we figure out whatever song that he wants to listen to on the way to school. The reason I do that, my son had a lot of behavioral problems in school before. And instead of me getting angry at him, I had to figure out, is it something that I could be doing better to make him not do that? And I had to understand that my son's love language and mine is completely different. So my son's love language is positive words of affirmation and affection, open affection. That's how he is. He's sensitive. So when he walks into school, he's not thinking about how tired it is. He's not thinking about he has a long day at school. He's not thinking about nothing. The only thing he's thinking about is going to school and killing him. When he gets out the car, I always say to him, I say, hey man, what are you? And anybody knows, you ask my son, no matter who it is, hey Kai, what are you? He's going to turn around, he's going to look at you in the face, he's going to say, I'm a great man. And I speak that in him right now, because when I was a child, my dad used to say, you're going to be a businessman. And I never understood what it meant. He planted that seed in me young, so I do the same thing with my son.
Bonds, you want to go next?
Hearing Shannon Bones, I'm like, damn, I got to step my game up. I start off my day waking up around like 5:30 in the morning. I have to be at the shop by 7. I just started going with that routine because I wanted to dedicate more time to YouTube and the family and everything. So I try my best not to look at my phone the first hour. It's hard. I'm in the shop by 7.
Why'd you to the shop by 7 so you could leave earlier? Because you said something about having more time with family and stuff.
Yeah, so for the longest, I was in the shop like 9 and 9. But the problem was that I never really made it home at a good time. And at that, it was starting to affect my family life a little bit more, especially since Alea's older now. She's 10. She notices things once in a while, more than Lorenzo. So yeah, I started coming earlier. It actually improved things in the house.
Are you making the same amount of money, making less, more?
In the shop?
Yeah.
A little bit less, but YouTube started kind of picking up on that. So
because doing that has helped your YouTube.
Oh my God, what? Bro.
Yeah.
I mean, YouTube now is to the point where it's replaced my shop income. But what I'm happy about is that now I can truly focus on cutting hair. Before, listen. So like,
no, I'm not saying that. What I was about to say was, if anybody needs a loan, hit up Fonz, because I've seen what the difference he's talking about in income. I'm
happy, man, because now like I can really focus on cutting hair without rushing things. You know, like it's now technique, everything that I've always had issue with learning, I can really focus on now. That's really my routine now. As far as eating, I'm not really eating too clean. I'm working on that. I want to implement going to the gym, those things that will help me kind of move faster and more efficient.
None of y'all make sure you eat something clean or something before you.
If I can't eat at home, I get 2 egg white grills from Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Besides that, lunch, either Chipotle or something like that. Ain't I don't.
That's disgusting. Bro, if I get Chipotle, I have to get the tofu. Sofrita, I can't get the meat from Chipotle. It messes up my stomach, bro.
Bones. Bones. You
What?
drink egg whites.
Oh yeah.
You cannot talk about some Chipotle being disgusting.
It don't
drink
kill my
egg whites.
Bro, egg whites don't taste like nothing, bro. Nothing.
But consistency is a thing with food. That's important. Consistency is important.
I mean, I guess.
Part of my morning routine is DMing Bones and letting him know that he's a monster.
For real.
Not your beast. Every morning, every single morning he
Do
posts
you really?
every morning I'm like, bro, you are a monster.
Beam, what you doing in the morning, bro? You're not a morning person.
You said I'm not a morning person.
You're not a morning person.
Beam be
No,
up,
you the
bro.
only person who can't get up in the morning. You the only person who can't get up in the
Hey,
morning.
he's the last one up. Every time we go on tour, he is the last one up.
My morning pretty easy. Like I know Shannon said he don't really, get on this phone. First thing I do, I wake up, I go right to YouTube Studio. That's the first thing I look at my phone.
Me too.
If analytics is right, I don't need to do nothing else in the morning besides rest my feet and wash my face. That's it. As long as analytics is right, they not down, I'm straight. So
I'm not gonna lie.
I look at my analytics first, and then like if they the same, I mean it's cool. If they doing better, great day. If it's going down, then I know exactly. I need to take my camera with me today at work or whatever. So it just let me know what type of time I need to be on. So I look at my analytics first.
You check your stats.
Yeah. I check the stats. I throw music on, brush my teeth, wash my face. I gotta walk the dogs, so I walk the dogs, play around with them for a little bit. Cause I got a new Frenchie, I got a girl, so.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I'm becoming a better owner.
I don't think that's a light morning, bro. I think that's strong as hell. You check your stats every morning, and that dictates kind of your move for the day, whether you gonna grind, like you use it as motivation, and that's not a bad thing. When you get on TikTok and you swiping for an hour and you lost an hour of your day, that's a different story. I've been checking the stats every day, bro. Before I was making a few $100s on YouTube every month. It was an addiction. You know what I mean? What about you, Dre?
I was hoping you was gonna skip me. But,
Dre got like 8 kids. He got a long morning.
Relax. To be honest, the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning, I check my phone because Danny is usually already up 5 hours before me. I wake up in the middle of my workday. I check messages. Obviously, we do a lot of work overseas, so I see what happened overnight, which is their business day, to dictate how my day at the warehouse is gonna do. I take my son to school like Bones, so I come downstairs, make sure both of my sons, besides the baby, have breakfast. Before I leave the house, I try to prioritize like what are the 3 most important things I need to get done today. So that way I already have it in the front of my brain before I leave. I actually have a group chat with myself, like not notes, but it's like a to-do list. I check that and I see what didn't I do yesterday that I need to complete today, and if there's anything new and how that prioritizes on the list compared to the rest of the things. Also I check my credit and I check my bank every morning.
I'm not gonna lie, I check my Uphold account for my cryptos every
Full
single
transparency.
morning.
Full transparency.
I don't want no surprises, bro.
I did my morning routine on when I was barbering full time, and when I was trying to build my clientele and stuff. That's what I did my morning routine on YouTube, but I kind of wanted to break down my morning routine right now. So I wake up every morning at 6:30 in the morning because I got to help get the kids ready for school and stuff. I do the lunch boxes. I'm the only one allowed to make my daughter's peanut butter and jelly sandwich because I'm the best at it. And so that kind of starts my day off. But I'll keep it real with you. The first thing I do is I pick up my phone because I know I got a lot of things to catch up on. Sometimes it's Dre. He's got a list of things. Sometimes it's Danny. He's got some things, or a lot of the people on our team. Some of the guys that you guys don't know just yet. There's that. And I'm checking my stats on YouTube. I'm checking the Shopify numbers a lot of times. I don't really touch the Amazon stuff. That's more Dre's lane. Dre, you be checking the Amazon stuff, right? In the mornings?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I got alarms. That's one, like, not to go off track, but
yeah.
My alarm list, I have like 8 alarms throughout the day to remind me to do different things.
That's important because Amazon don't play that. And if you lose, like, they'll shut you down and you're making a lot of money, and that's painful. So you really got to be on top of that. But I like to check the numbers. I like to see how we're doing. And it kind of dictates kind of where my priorities are, even though most of the time the priority is the content and the education pieces. So my editors will be hitting me up, like Georgie, he'll hit me up and have questions or whatever. It's really that. I got to check to see where my people need me for the day. And that kind of dictates where I'm going. But the beauty about our team, bro, is Dre barely ever needs me. Danny barely ever needs me. I get to focus on what I do best most of the time. So I'm usually trying to create content, get a video job. We do daily content. And yeah, that's typically my day. Starts at 6:30. Oh, and I try to get the gym in at some point throughout the day. And then with this house flip, guys, if you're buying a personal home, I recommend you just buy it done.